Hello everyone and welcome back to Xbox Nation, where we cover all the latest Xbox and Game Pass news. This week we're diving into the exciting games releasing between the 10th of February up until the 14th. And let me tell you, there's a lot to get hyped about. We've got a mix of huge strategy games, emotional indie experiences, co-op survival fun, and even an alien-fested escape room adventure. Oh, and did I mention Avowed enters early access this week? Xbox is really cooking. My name is Fletcher, and if you're new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button for your daily dose of Xbox content. Now, with that all out the way, let's jump into these exciting upcoming games coming your way. Alright strategy fans, it's time to break out the tactical thinking caps because after 8 long years, Sid Meiers Civilization VII is finally here. If you've ever dreamed of ruling a world, this is your time to really shine. You'll be taking charge of a civilization from the dawn of time to the futuristic age, making key choices in warfare, diplomacy, science and culture. But this time around, the AI leaders are smarter than ever. No more predictable moves from the likes of Gandhi just nuking you out of nowhere. One of the biggest additions this time around? Well, historical scenario mode. This lets you relive pivotal moments in history with unique objectives and branding choices, meaning that no two games will ever play the same. And let's talk about those visuals as well. Cities evolve dynamically, weather effects bring a whole new layer of immersion, and the world just feels utterly alive. Whether you're a hardcore Civ veteran or just a curious newcomer, Civilization VII is shaping up to be a massive hit this February. Next up, we have Undying, an emotional survival game that's all about love, loss, and the will to survive. This one's gonna hit you right in the feels. Essentially, you play as Anling, a mother bitten by a zombie during the apocalypse. She knows her time is essentially running out, but she has one mission, and that's to make sure her young son Cody can survive once she's gone. Unlike most survival games where it's just about you making it, here you're teaching Cody everything from combat, cooking, crafting, and scavenging. And here's the kicker as well, every playthrough is incredibly different. The map layout, survivor encounters, and random events make sure that no two runs ever feel the same. Do you help a stranger in need, or do you save supplies for Cody's future? Undying isn't just a game, it really is an emotional journey that's going to stick with you long after the credits roll. I'm really interested to see how this one plays out, and it arrives to Xbox on the 11th of February. Now, if you're looking for something a little lighter, or at least a little bit less apocalyptic, Camping Simulator The Squad might be your next chill multiplayer adventure. Whether you want a relaxing trip or a full-on survival challenge, this game lets you and up to 7 other friends experience the great outdoors together. You will be able to prepare your gear, pack your bags, and set up camp in various different environments, each with unique and different challenges. If you're feeling hardcore, you can start with nothing and scavenge for resources just to survive. The game has a dynamic weather system as well, meaning things like rain or snow will actually affect your character's health. And the best part? It's co-op at its best. One player hunts for food, another builds a fire, and someone else is just vibing in a tent. Because let's be real, we all have that one friend. Whether you're here for a fun time or just brutal survival experiences, this one is definitely worth checking out. Alright puzzle lovers, this next one's for you, and it arrives onto Xbox on the 12th of February. Pyramids and Aliens Escape Room takes you deep inside an ancient Egyptian pyramid, except the plot twist here, it wasn't built by humans. You will play as an archaeologist searching for your missing mentor, but things quickly get way weirder than you expect. Turns out there's a whole alien mystery tied to this pyramid, and it's up to you to solve it. The puzzles here are actually designed by actual escape room creators, so you know there's going to be a challenge with your brain. You'll be searching for clues, decoding ancient symbols, and unraveling secrets as you make your way through both the pyramid and an alien temple. Will you find your mentor, or will you get lost in this extraterrestrial mystery? If you love escape room games, then this one is a must play. February 13th brings us Kingdom 2 Crowns, an indie strategy masterpiece that has been racking up stellar reviews across all platforms, and it's coming to Game Pass this February. This is no ordinary kingdom builder, it's a beautifully minimalistic yet very deeply strategic game where you rule as a monarch, striving to grow your realm while fending off the relentless greed. In a brand new solo or co-op campaign mode, you'll be exploring uncharted lands filled with tons of secrets, mythical creatures, and ancient relics. The stunning pixel art and immersive atmosphere set the stage for an adventure where every coin counts, every decision makes your empire, and every night could bring total devastation. Whether you're fortifying your defenses, discovering new mounts, or unlocking advanced technologies, Kingdom 2 Crowns really does keep you engaged with its addictive mix of challenge and discovery. If you haven't experienced this gem yet, now's the perfect time to claim your crown when it drops day one onto Xbox Game Pass. Now, definitely prepare yourselves, RPG fans, as Avowed is almost here. Obsidian Entertainment, the masters of deep storytelling and immersive world building, are unleashing their next big adventure. While the full release does drop on the 18th of February, those who grab the Premium Edition or Premium Upgrade Edition via your Game Pass subscription get a 5-day head start. Set in the dark and intricate world of Pillars of Eternity, this first-person and also third-person RPG will let you carve out your own path through a land torn apart by war and shifting allegiances. Will you be a righteous hero or a ruthless opportunist? The choice is really yours here, and that's what Obsidian is just known for. Combat, of course, is very dynamic and fluid, allowing you to wield a sword in one hand and hold projectile magic with the other. With breathtaking landscapes, tons of sprawling cities, and NPCs who react to your every decision, Avowed really is shaping up to be one of the most ambitious RPGs of this year. If you love deep narratives, impactful choices, and exploration-driven gameplay, then this is one to watch and certainly puts it on your radar. Mystery lovers, prepare for an emotional and mind-bending journey on the 13th of February. Recall Empty Wishes is a beautifully haunting 2D adventure that puts you in the shoes of Yoni, a girl searching for a missing childhood friend, Tommy Lynn. The twist, you may ask? Well, Yoni discovers an old toy phone receiver that actually allows her to tap into people's deepest memories. With her best friend Phoebe by her side, she will delve into the lives of those connected to Tommy, uncovering their secrets, regrets, and hidden wishes. Every single chapter in this game really immerses you in a different character story, weaving together a web of intrigue that really does keep you guessing. The game will have tons of detailed environments, engaging puzzles, and a heartfelt story that make this a must-play for fans of narrative-driven experiences. If you love unraveling mysteries and diving deep into the human psyche, Recall Empty Wishes should definitely be on your radar. For this next game, you have to forget everything you know about Souls-like games. Slime Heroes is here to shake things up with charm, colour, and accessibility while still packing a punch. Developed by Pancake Games and Whitethorn Games, this action-adventure game invites you to take control of an adorable yet powerful slime, who's on a mission to stop a creeping corruption that threatens its vibrant world. Unlike the bleak, dark settings typical of this genre, Slime Heroes embraces a playful and welcoming aesthetic without sacrificing rewarding challenge. The game will feature 6 expansive regions, brimming with tons of secrets, puzzles, and formidable enemies. Best of all, you don't have to go at it alone. Couch co-op also allows you and a friend to team up together, strategize, and share loot as you develop complementary abilities to tackle enemies together. If you've ever wanted to try a Souls-like but found the difficulty quite intimidating, then this might be the perfect entry point for you. It's bright, fun, and deceptively deep, and Slime Heroes looks to be a fresh take on the genre that's definitely worth keeping your eye on. Rugby fans, get ready to hit the pitch on the 13th of February as Rugby 25 finally arrives, bringing with it what Nacon and Big Ant Studios are calling the most comprehensive rugby game ever made. They really aren't kidding this time around though, as the game boasts over 140 officially licensed international teams, legendary stadiums, and some of the world's most prestigious tournaments. But the biggest game changer in this new edition, for the first time in the series, women's rugby teams are fully represented, and powerhouse squads like New Zealand, Ireland, Australia, and USA are also included. Whether you're looking for a single-player career mode or just intense multiplayer showdowns, Rugby 25 looks to have something for every fan of this sport. With the 6 nations currently in full swing, this is the perfect time to step onto the field, execute a game-winning drop goal, and lead your team to glory. If you're a rugby enthusiast, then honestly, this is the ultimate way to live out your championship dreams. Calling all fans of classic run-and-gun action, Metal Suit's Counterattack is here to bring the heat. Set in the far future, you will take control of Kevin, a once-revered war hero whose peaceful retirement is shattered when an alien invasion destroys his home and takes everything from him. Now reborn as a cybernetic warrior, Kevin is on a quest for revenge against the invaders known as Khalida. You'll be armed with an arsenal of high-tech combat suits, and you'll battle through 9 mysterious planets in the Helios system, uncovering different lost secrets and facing off against some pretty relentless alien forces. This game promises that intense side-scrolling action, explosive battles, and deep exploration. If you love discovering hidden lore while blasting away enemies in over-the-top sci-fi warfare, then Metal Suit's Counterattack should definitely be on your radar. I'll be keen to check this one out, as it does look pretty unique, especially for an indie title. Tomb Raider 4-6 Remastered drops on Valentine's Day, giving fans the chance to relive some of her most iconic adventures with a fresh coat of paint. This collection actually brings together The Last Revelation, Chronicles, and The Ages of Darkness, with beautifully remastered visuals, including 4K resolution, enhanced lighting, and improved anti-aliasing for a smoother than ever experience. But here's the best part. You can actually toggle between the original and remastered graphics with a single click, letting you experience Lara's classic adventures in the original form or with a modern touch. While the Angel of Darkness had a rough launch back in the day, this remaster aims to fix its infamous issues by refining the controls and polishing mechanics to give it a well-deserved second chance. Whether you're a long-time fan looking to rekindle nostalgia or just a new player diving into these adventures for the very first time, this collection is a must-play for anyone who loves classic adventure games. Get ready, because it'll be time to raid some tombs. Fantasy RPG fans, get ready for an adventure filled in mystery, strategy, and dragons. Dead Dragons launches on the 14th of February, delivering a rich story-driven experience with classic turn-based battles and stunning pixel art. In this game, the world thought dragons were extinct after a devastating war, but young warrior Will soon discovers that the legendary creatures still exist. Will will actually embark on a journey that will test everything that he knows. Along the way, he meets Shakina, a fearless girl who holds the secrets that may change absolutely everything. Combat is more than just traditional turn-based affair though, and positioning really matters. Allies will form a single file line while enemies spread out, creating unique strategic battles where you can rotate characters after every single action. Targeting weak points and enemies activates devastating ruin mode, unleashing chain attacks that can wipe out enemies in an instant. To make things even more dynamic though, each character can summon a sub-character with unique abilities that can turn the tide of battle. If you love deep RPG mechanics and tactical decision making, Dead Dragons promises an unforgettable ride. Then finally, on the very same day, you can step into a world of deception, danger, and destiny in Deep in the Forest, a roguelike card-based RPG launching on the 14th of February. You will play as a former ally of the royal family who is accused of a crime that you didn't commit. To clear your name and restore order, you must travel to the royal castle, but standing in your way is a vast and treacherous forest filled with barons, creatures, and traitors seeking to capture you for a royal reward. As you explore 4 distinct regions in this game, you'll be encountering some pretty unique characters, some helpful and some daily. Along the way, you'll be collecting powerful cards, customizing your playstyle, and make difficult choices that will shape your destiny. Will you strike down those who stand in your way, or will you try to persuade them with your words? Deep in the Forest offers a ton of branching narrative choices where every decision matters, leading to tons of multiple possible endings. If you enjoy games that blend strategy, storytelling, and roguelike unpredictability, this is one forest worth getting lost in. So these are the games that are coming to Xbox and Xbox Game Pass in this upcoming week. Are there any that catch your eye? Let me know in the comments below. Remember to like the video if you enjoyed, and subscribe for more Xbox content every single day. Whilst you're here, why don't you check out our most recent video where I covered 20 of the best Game Pass games you can play right now in February 2025.